slight audio problems here.
Good morning. At the tone, the time will be 11:10 and 10 seconds.
Is it local?
Good morning. At the tone, the time will be 11:10 and 20 seconds.
Right, back to live mission.
Beck, of course. Who else?
That wouldn't have cost much.
You hope.
Yeah, Ollie, I don't expect it to be next weekend. I expect it to be the last weekend for a long time that I work.
How do you find the operators? Do they operate well?
They smooth operators. I think we should say morning of the studio burning up. This is 160 metres Access Radio. The studio has in fact just caught fire, and as I look across the crowded studio full of people here,
the fire stop, whatever it is, fire
I
plug,
see
so
that,
they can't find the pipe.
well, we'll just blow the fire out here. The fire's gone out.
Looks like quite lax tape just for logging.
Right, well, are we now logging?
Yes.
We are logging. Well, I'd like to welcome people who've just joined the program. This is 160 metres Access Radio, and the program is Father John. Good evening, you're our next caller. Hello? Yes? 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 Well, I think that's one of the most eloquent statements. The Times is going for a complete pack here, and the strange thing is, I think he understands what's being said. Well, we're just finished with that call. Click. For anybody who's listening to the cast this morning, by the way,
No one was.
well,
This is Ron Roper,
no, you know that bit on the card where it says,
Bill Fisher.
thank you for listening to VK3BWI, that's all of our transmission now, and it's got in brackets, click. and Peter said, thank you for listening to 3BWI, click. Anyway, it was a total pack. Thank you. You're listening to Open Line on 160 metres with Father John. Good evening. We had a call on hold before. Have we lost that call?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, where on are we?
Hello?
Look, you've had me on hold for some hours now, and look, frankly, I'm getting a bit sick of it.
Hello?
I'm getting a bit sick of it.
Hello, I can't hear you. Hello?
Hello?
Could you speak up, please?
Hello?
Yes, all right,
Hello?
that's a little bit better. Oh, I see. That's straight off the mixer, isn't it?
Hello?
So I'm going to get my level up
Hello?
or something.
Hello? Hello?
Go
Hello.
ahead, please.
Go
Have
ahead,
you got it
please.
up yet?
Thank you. That was my production assistant saying, go ahead, please. Go ahead, please.
Hello? Have
Hello.
you got it up yet?
Yes.
The level?
Yes.
And how about the level?
Yes. You got the level up.
I'm glad.
It was level, now
Can
it's
you
up.
hear me now?
Hello?
I would like to complain. I've tried to bring up the radio a number of times.
Yes.
And I'm not
It
having
works a
much
lot better when you use the telephone.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
Well, thank you very much. You've been a great help.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Righto. Well, I wonder if we have anybody else there. The callers are all sounding very much the same tonight.
Hello, am I on?
Ah, sorry, we have another call coming through. Please don't switch those calls through without telling me. Hello, yes, you're next.
Am I on?
Yes, you are.
Can I speak to Terry Lane, please?
To who?
Terry Lane?
To Lang.
Terry Lane.
Tony Lane. Oh, Tony Lane.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry, you've got Father John.
Oh.
I'm sorry, you've rung the wrong radio station.
Oh.
Or you're listening to the wrong radio station.
Most disconcerting.
It is, yes. Oh, sorry. Hello, we have somebody on the other line. Hello. Hello, it's Bill Dial Tone. Hello, go ahead.
Beep, beep,
Yes?
beep, beep, beep.
Yes, I understand. I understand, yes? Yes, I understand. Your name
you
is
may-
Beeper and
You may need to insert 20 cents to make that call come through.
oh, hang on a minute. We have dial pulses. I gather the next call is going to be from the Pulse. Hello, either you're on or I'm on. Hello?
Hello, am I on?
You are, yes.
Oh, I'm off.
Believe me, you are.
How many people are on?
You're on.
You're on. You're it. You are the call. You are the call of the moment. You are the only call. Hello?
Hang on, we need some patch cores. Sorry, can you patches?
We'll just go to a commercial here. Do we have that piece of commercial copy from before? Just while we're waiting here, we'll read the
latest review.
chrysalids. But there must be some other places, I said. Only if you can find a ship that'll take you, and even then... He shook his head again. In my experience, he told me, if you run away from a thing just because you don't like it, you don't like what you find either. Now, running to a thing, that's a different matter. All right, well, that's the end of the commercial. That was For the Chrysalids by John Wyndham. Well, it's a
At
very
the third
interesting...
stroke, it will be 12, 44, and 12 seconds.
You're slow.
Well, I must say that was all very useful.
At the third stroke, it'll be coming up to just about time we went to bed.
Oh, okay.
At the third stroke, it will be 1, 15, and 70 seconds. At the third stroke, it'll be 4, 37, and a bit.
You're listening to Open Line. Good evening on 160 metres. Hello.
Hello, is this the Australian Embassy?
Yes, it is.
I'd like to emigrate.
Yes, I can see that. Yes. Go ahead, please.
Excuse me, I'm having some trouble with my vacuum cleaner.
What sort of trouble are you having with your vacuum cleaner?
Well, ever since I started...
Yes, well, you sound like a right sucker.
Hello, ever since I started sucking petrol with it,
Yes.
it hasn't been the same since.
No. No. I can understand that. Right. I think that line's a little bit noisy. We'll go to a commercial.
I've just been cleaning out the line. It should be quite good. It should be all nice and clean.
Yes. Well, we'll talk to you later. Thank you very much. We'll
What is this thing called?
What is what thing called?
Oh, hang on. There's not enough compression in the line.
Not enough compression in the
No,
line.
we've got a compressor at this end. Stand by.
What sort of problem is that?
Is
Hello.
there enough compression?
You're listening to 160 Metres Access Radio.
Can I hear everything?
We seem to be having a little bit of trouble here. I really don't understand what's...
We need more compression.
We need more compression.
100 dB.
Hello?
100 dB. 120 dB. 150 dB.
Well, I think we'll cut that caller off, please, if we can. Thank you. We'll cut that Right. We have firstly over here a word from Studio 2. Hello. Yes, you're next.
Hello, am I on?
Yes. This is Open Line, Father John. It's 12:47.
Look, I think these
And that's the
are silly.
frequency. I beg your pardon? Hello. We've lost our line. No, we're back. Hello. We seem to be having some problems here. Hello. Yes. Yes, I understand. Yes. Yes, and how long has this been going on? Yes. 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 Maybe I can refer you to my new book that I've just written, which is Life as a Cartridge going, yes. 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 Yes, you're right. Those stop pulses do appear to be a bit of a problem. Uh-huh. Yes. I think we'll change the cartridge here. Could we have a different cartridge, please, of me going something different than yes? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
She's gonna blow, she's gonna blow.
Uh-huh.
The needle's in the red.
Needles in the red. Well, we seem to be having a series of strange callers. Tonight I have with me in the studio... Can we just cut that line off, please? We don't appear to be able to. Very bad technicians here in the studio tonight. We'll just, yes, take out the phone line. I have with me here in the studio Mrs. Ollie Street Greebling.
Green Streetly.
Sorry, is it Grebe Streebling?
Street.
Yes.
Street.
Who's just come back from the South Pole, where she's been growing antelope. And we thought we'd take a couple of calls on that subject. Would you...
Hello?
Oh, hello. We have a call.
Sorry, I had to leave the phone there. I was just arrested by the commissioner.
Oh. Was that a live arrested by the commissioner, or was it pre-recorded?
No, it was live.
It was live. Right. We haven't actually told what the topic for tonight is. You're on open line on 160 metres, and...
I just rang up to find out what the topic is.
Oh, right. Well, we have over on the other microphone in the studio, Mrs. Ollie Greebstreebling or Street Greebling. Street. I'm just getting Street Streetling. Street Greebstreebling. She hasn't actually said anything. I think she's a mute. Could you, Ollie? Would you like to just confirm whether or not you are a mute by saying nothing?
Well, actually, I thought I was here to discuss the topic of antelope breeding.
Right. Well, she just denied
And
that she's in fact a
destruction.
mute. And antelope breeding, yes.
And their destruction.
And their destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, firstly, how do you breed them? And secondly, how do you destroy them?
Well,
Yes.
the way you breed them is you go up to Queensland and you get one of their rock melons, which other people call cantaloupes. And
A cantaloupe. That's some sort of animal?
No, antelope
well,
mostly related to the
it's
antelope.
living. It lives.
Right. Yes.
And
I see.
and you inject it with ants.
With ants.
Yes.
Ants.
And then you get antelopes. And
You-
then
But wouldn't you have a cant antelope?
well,
cantaloupe and ant?
they're of a similar
Ah, right.
a similar background.
All right. Well, thank you very much. That was most fascinating. Don't
And-
don't go away because we have to pay you double if we throw you out. I hope the standard of ductions is going to improve. This really is.
It can
going to-
only improve.
Yes.
I'd just like to say, I think these missions are a lot of...
Righto, you're our first caller. Hello.
Hello?
We have Ollie in the studio. Do you want to talk to her
About antelope breeding.
about antelope breeding?
What do you think of animal husbandry?
Ollie, do you have a husband for another
Do you
man?
find it a satisfying career?
Oh God.
Please. I mean, we know that we have the church in the studio, but oh God, is
Well, I think once it gets legalised, it will relieve a lot of the problems associated with it.
Symphony in G minor. G minor?
Oh, gee.
It's available to minors only.
That was pure luck.
it was. Yes.
Good. So anyway, do you have any further
I think you're having a
problems?
lot of trouble over there. If you go back to that page on the script.
More music and other programs on ABC Radio 2. But for now,
Right.
from everybody
Just
here at
hold
the
on that
HQ,
page.
we wish you a very good night.
99.
Right. Well, we've just heard the close down from somewhere else. It's not important. Oh. Right.
99. Well, that's my cue too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, please stay there
So
for a
I'm going
minute.
to go, woo, woo, woo. That's
No.
me, I'm closing down.
Oh,
Woo, woo.
Well, please stay there for just a minute because
Well, I have to go.
what?
I have to go.
he
Do
has
you?
to come here.
He'll never
I have
make
to
it.
go there.
He'll never make it. Hello.
He could if he
We
tried.
better put away all the vacuum cleaners and limiters and compressors and things.
You're our last caller. Hello.
Hello, is this the last call?
Right.
Look, I have to go.
Do you?
Yes. And so it's been very good talking to you. You've really helped me out on this problem.
Yes.
And
Yes,
I
I-
really must say that I'm starving,
Yes.
like the Biafrans. I
Right.
haven't eaten for some time.
Yes. Yes, I
Can you
understand.
post me some food, please? Any leftovers? Spaghetti out of the sink? Oh. Come on.
Bloody disgusting.
Hello.
I've got
Yes.
to go.
Oh, right.
I really do.
Well,
Don't be abused.
thank you very much for talking to us.
Morning.
Morning. We'll talk to you later. We're just waiting here for real dial tone, I think. Have we actually? We've lost our caller. Ollie. Right. Okay. Ollie, you were talking before about antelope breeding, and I noticed there you've opened the page in the script headed the 10 worst eating habits.
Yes, that's right.
Yes,
This has a lot to do with antelope breeding.
it does.
Medical authorities warn that smoking is a health hazard.
Yes.
as he's eating. Well, you see, part of the way they breed has something to do with the consumption of the cantaloupe itself.
The consumption of the cantaloupe.
That's
I
right.
don't understand.
Well, you sort of scoop out the seeds
Yes.
and then you throw them out. And then they mysteriously breed and you get more antelopes.
Do you have to have male and female seeds, or is this hermaphroditic?
Well, we'll see, the total number of seeds, half of them are male and half should be female. Like,
Of the seeds?
That's right.
Yes. I see. Well, is this the
Is
the
this getting
meaning
too
of
naughty? Or?
the well-known biblical quotation, he spilled his seed on the ground?
We're at outside
sort
McDonald's
of,
right
yes.
now.
Sort of, yes.
Approaching.
I don't quite understand what's happening here. We have noises.
That's right.
What is actually... We'll just give a call sign here while we're waiting. You're listening to 160 Metres Access Radio. The lines are in fact open now if you'd like to call in tonight on this program. We're taking your calls. No, apparently we're not because there aren't any.
What happened to the spew?
Hello, calling the spew.
We have some OB here.
Just a minute. That wasn't patched. Hello. Oh, we've turned the patch off. Technical.
What's that?
With fader 2.
Fader 2 up.
Fader 2. Yes, up a little bit. Mr. Stew.
Come back on, Mr. Stew.
Hello, you're on. You certainly are.
Hello.
Having me on, having everybody on.
Stew.
Hey?
Is that the John that visited you?
Well, sometimes we just don't understand what's going on in the world around us. It's one of these things, and this gives me a chance to launch into a big biblical. Let me try that again. Take 3. A biblical deep meaning of the meaning of life and everything that means what it is that goes into. You're listening to Open Line Bilge.
That's about right, isn't it? Pourquoi? It's getting a bit late.
We're just not having any calls, and
No, that's right.
I mean it's bad enough saying yes when you're actually not talking to anybody, but when there's nobody at all to talk to and you're going yes.
That's even more distressing.
Hello.
Do you have to work tomorrow, Father John?
Go ahead.
Yes, I do.
Can I speak to Father John?
Yes, you can. Hello.
Am I on?
Yes.
Father John, I need to get sleep. I need to eat. I can't while missions are on. I'm afraid I'm addicted. There's nothing I can do. While they're on,
Yes.
I just can't do anything.
You can't.
I'm just completely addicted. And it's just overwhelming. It's getting excessive.
Yes.
So do you think that you should maybe go off and let some of us get some sleep? Otherwise we may have to, in order to turn off the sound completely.
Well, you could always
Shut up.
have an automatic timer.
That's
It
right.
is possible to get radios with automatic timers. Ormsby Wilkins had one,
I
and
thought-
Norman Banks had one.
The big O.
Yes,
Oh,
except his ran out.
did it?
That'd
Yes.
be good.
Did he go for a
He did, yes.
a field and
Yes,
meadow?
he actually went completely.
Oh, I see. To the WC.
It wasn't very good for him. He wasn't impressed. No.
I got the impression that the purpose of these missions was to send you to sleep.
Pick.
And I suggest not listening to them while you drive home, because that could be dangerous. That's right. But
Very bad job.
Do you actually have missions in the car, my son?
Well, Father, I do, but they're not very good.
They're not very good.
I'm afraid.
Yes.
They're not very good. And I'm really sorry.
Yes.
I know I haven't tried enough to get the missions going in the car properly.
I think we've got a bit of a problem here.
So
We've got a bit of a problem here. The problem is that we can hear you.
perhaps if you could... Oh, okay.
Yes.
Perhaps if you could say a little thing to improve the reception.
Ah, all right. You'd like me to say a prayer for mitters.
Well, something to improve the reception. To make
All
the
right.
missions go out.
I'll see if I can come up with something.
Go out into the sky. I mean, not so much into the sky.
Yes.
More into the ground. Boom, boom.
Well,
Anyway, I'd better go.
all right. Well,
I'm here way past my bedtime.
how about?
Anyway, so we say morning.
All right. Thank you very much. And for that caller, we will say something. go placidly amidst the noise in 160 and learn what it is that you can from people who... this is the better script. Dwell on your past successes. Write down some of your important ones, times in which your actions have had a clear effect on 160. Experience of 160 is consciousness raising at its most extreme. 160 can be self-administered.
Well, folks, that just about sums it up for the night.
Yes, we've enjoyed being
Father
here.
John has had it, I think, for tonight. Or he's going to get it if he doesn't shut up soon.
Yes.
Right, so
Yes, I
we
can see
say
that, yes.
evening. This is amateur radio station 3...
Shh.
Oh,